Hi, my name is May Palakpak, creator of Fully Housewife, The Wiser Years. Welcome to my homeschool podcast. In this podcast, my husband Jay and I will be talking about our lifestyle and our journey as a homeschooling family here in the Philippines. We will be talking about what we do and what we do not do, and how we raise and educate our 3 children who happen to be creatives and artists. We will be talking about our wins, our losses, and our mistakes. And we will also be talking to other seasoned homeschooling families to give you a better picture. So other homeschooling families can figure out and customize their homeschool journeys based on all of our experiences. Catch us weekly on Fully Housewife, The Wiser Years Homeschool Podcast. Hi everyone, welcome back to the homeschool podcast of Fully Housewife, The Wiser Years. Today I have a very, very exciting guest. I actually met her before online through our homeschooling community. But later on, as I was browsing through the social media, I started to see how she has been developing in their homeschool setup, how their children are faring, and how the successes that they have been getting. And I thought that it would be a wonderful, wonderful time to ask her to guest on our podcast. Her name is Leia Opinaldo Cantos. She's a homeschooling mom of 4. I'm sorry. She has 3 daughters, all teenagers, and a boy. Importante to because her husband said it. She's the wife of a very cool dad and husband. Currently upskilling herself and with the hopes of getting an online job one of these days. Hello, Leia. Thank you for gracing our podcast.
Yes, hi, and thank you very much. And finally, we're getting to meet face to face.
Yes.
Although online, face to face na, hindi na through the blogs. It's very nice to meet you, Mommy May. And thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure to have you over at that podcast because your journey in homeschooling is very, very interesting to many, many people. How do you call it? Do you call it ALS or ALS?
Either way.
Okay. The thing about Leia is that she has 4 kids and they all went through the ALS system. 2 of them are now in a traditional school setup, senior high, taking up business management. Is that
The Lay is 17. She's taking the ABM strand sa senior high. And
okay?
Meg is grade 7 in junior high.
Okay. So there's no strand in the 7th grade.
Yeah, well,
I'm not very familiar with the current system. And
right.
your son is?
My son is 5 years old, and with him, we decided to have to partner with a homeschool provider. So he is in kindergarten.
Okay.
Homeschooler. Axis Learning Center, and ayan, they're fairly new, but it's very good. They're very good provider.
Yeah, this is the first time I've heard of Axis. So is he doing mainstream homeschool? Does he follow a certain curriculum or open curriculum provider?
We're still parent led, so I'm still the primary teacher, but he gets to join the activities at the school, like school clubs and mga co-curricular activities.
That's great. So this is in Dasmariñas.
Oh, the Axis is actually in Antipolo.
Okay, not very. Where are you based?
We're based in Dasmariñas, Cavite. But it's gonna be fully online, so no problems naman.
Okay, fully online pala.
Yes.
Now, my first question to you would be, homeschooling itself is already like a strange choice for a lot of Filipinos. They don't, it's not quite widely accepted yet. I mean, people are familiar with it because of the pandemic, but not really as accepted as we hope it to be. And I was wondering, because homeschooling itself is already a difficult choice. What made you decide to put your kids through ALS instead?
Oh, all right. So, yeah, we've been homeschooling for, oh my God, 11 to 12 years. In 2013 or 2014, the question is, why? Why are you deciding to homeschool? Pero you don't have budget? Or those weird questions. What about their socialization? What's the problem? Like that. But we previously had experienced homeschooling when we joined my husband for an onshore assignment. So there we decided to homeschool for the whole year, but we just brought the books. My kids were excuse me, my kids were in preschool then, so it's much easier. But we enjoyed homeschooling, no pressure.
Even
Because yeah, when we got back, they're back at school. So grade one and grade two, there was so much pressure. I'm becoming a terror mom.
okay.
And
Baliktad. Because they're in school. Kasi
yeah,
at the interview I had earlier, ang sabi naman niya, a lot of parents, they'd rather send their kids to school because they don't want to be a monster mom when they homeschool. So baliktad.
so I guess really it's talaga depending on the needs of the family, right? Because
Yeah.
when they were at school, they have to wake up early. So, wait kasi kayo maaga, ganyan. And when they have an exam the next day or they wanted to join this activity, syempre
Mm-mm.
hindi naman pwedeng they just wanted to join but not give their best. So ako,
Yeah.
no, gawin mo to, ganyan. So I think this is not for us. I think I talked to Aldrin, sabi ko, sa tingin ko, it's better if we homeschool. So that's
Yeah.
what we did. And so the questions started coming. Many kinds of questions na parang, oh my
Mm-mm.
God, nakaka-discourage.
Oo.
So, but later on, na ano na rin nila, natanggap nila and they appreciated and they were even proud of the kids ng mga achievements nila during their homeschooling. And then in 2022,
Mm.
because that's when the kids said, Mommy, I think I want to experience na face-to-face
Okay.
homeschool. Actually, they asked. I think it was Lay who opened up about
Mm.
that. Sabi ko, okay, so I think we need a plan. If that's your plan. So, we're open kasi they're the one who's
Yeah.
asking na, di ba? So, yes, of course. So let's try, let's see what route. So if they can take the PEP test, diba? We will review, then they take the test, and then there's the ALS. So I've been hearing about My Heal ALS
Mm.
for ano na, ilang years? 3 years. I think it started in 2017. So I've been hearing about that. And what I like about My Heal ALS is I think their approach is different from the usual as traditional ALS. They cater to independent learners, homeschoolers, so they're very open to that. And I think what they nurture is the independent learning
Mm.
na no, bawal ang tamad dito. Hindi porke nagmo-modules tayo, that's all we
Mm.
do. We don't give our best effort. So I think this sabi ko I want their experience ng preparation for going back to school to be fulfilling and
Mm.
ma-challenge sila and build that mindset na okay, when we go back to school there's all of these things that we need to do and
Mm.
we need to be able to cope still
Mm.
with that learning. I
Mm.
mean, we need to learn something, we will learn about it. If we don't know, let's ask mom,
Mm.
dad, or anything who can share so they can help us. So I think that's what I like about this as particularly My Heal Alps.
Yeah. We were also with My Heal Als for a couple of years.
Really?
Yeah, we were. It can be completed in 8 months if
Yeah.
you go to it. But the lessons there are different. Of course, there are the usual, the basic stuff. Like there's also grammar, English grammar, and social studies, right? But they also have a lot of practical application modules.
Yes, that's what I
Yeah,
like.
for example, gardening, right? I remember my youngest son, we started a balcony vegetable garden before because
It's
of
nice.
the modules of ALS. And also they have the rights as children. Do you remember
Yes,
those
yes.
modules? Did you go through that?
Yes, the UNESCO modules. I actually like that one because
Yeah.
it there's the subject about the rights of the child.
Yes, yes.
And also, I also like the part where this is a bit more sensitive, but how to protect the child, diba?
Yes,
So
yes.
against all these abuses and
Yes.
what the government, the local government, the community can do to protect the child. I really like those modules, those UNESCO
Yeah.
modules.
I
Very
really
relevant.
relevant and they really are like things things that a child needs to learn and to prepare them for
Yes.
real world and to be
Yes.
purposeful when they go out and to
Yeah.
they don't just go out there and just be anybody. They go out there with a purpose because there's also community service.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
That's
that's why I volunteered for a community service that time because of
yeah.
the modules. It's a really, really good curriculum to take. And the best part about it is you can do it at your own pace. 8 months if you
Yes.
are masipag, but if you feel like you wanna take your time, it's okay too.
Yeah.
It's fine.
My kids completed the program 2 years.
2 years.
So
Yeah.
yes, they took their time and to also to really devote their time to come up and complete their, they call it now, project based learning,
Mm-mm. Mm.
the practical application of what you learned in the modules to
Yeah.
really apply it to solve a problem or maybe
Yes, yes.
right. So I
Oh,
really like that part, so
oh,
or apply in
yes.
everyday routine of your
That's what I
lives.
loved about the math modules. They're not just equations or problem solving stuff. It's practical examples, like life
Yes.
examples of, well, if you're running a bakery and you need to produce this, or if you have guests, it's very, very good. I really loved it. I actually told Eliza about it, that how much we loved it, except that, like it just wasn't for us, but I
Mm-hmm.
really recommend it. Now, Mike, how has the ALS program helped shape your children's mindset? And of course, yours too, yours and your husband. Because ALS nga is a totally different program. Eh. It opens your minds to many things that are really happening in life. And how has it prepared your children, or how has it like shaped their mindset about the world and about life?
I think there's a misconception about ALS, 'di ba? I think it's quite sad kasi sabi nila yung iba, "Uy, nag-ALS siya." So, 'di ba, they look down on
Mm.
people who take ALS.
Yes, yes.
So, I think that's one thing that we need to change because ALS is alternative learning system. So, it's
Mm.
pwede for out of school youth, pwede for adults who want to finish their learning,
Mm.
'di ba? And also for independent learners na they don't feel like the mainstream school is for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm very thankful for this for My Hill that they cater to those iba yung mode of learning na. And at first I thought that it would be all modules. So
Mm.
when the kids started this as and teacher Eliza introduced na this project based learnings, there's also internship so they can, especially sa junior high, they have
Mm.
this internship program where you get to really apply the skills that you learn from the module, especially
Mm.
yung about business because there's a module about business, 'di ba?
Yes, yes. My eldest took that.
And also yung being working in a setting where you're the employee, you have a boss. So
Mhm.
they
Yeah.
really got to experience that and it changed my mindset na oh, dapat pala hindi mababa ang tingin natin sa dapat ano, we should support them, we should be proud
Yes.
that
It's not a
that
band-aid solution thing, type of thing.
yes,
Kasi
it's
a lot of people think it's just a way to get into mainstream school to get the real education, but ALS itself is education. It's and substantial and good enough to like produce really, really good kids.
yes, and also I think other people look down on it pero 'di ba, we should support it. We should support it and siguro
Yes.
it's up to the learner as well. Nasa kanya naman talaga
Yeah.
how the learner will handle
Mm.
yung kanyang ALS, 'di ba? If of course if he does good with the ALS, seryosohin niya, definitely maganda ang results para sa kanya. But also if the modules he does not take it seriously, he did not actually learn, parang kinumpleto niya lang. So really, it depends on the learner. But if you will take it seriously, ALS is a very very good program.
Yes, yes, it is. It is. I agree.
Mm-mm.
I actually look up to ALS learners. I think a lot of celebrities have completed ALS and they
Mm-mm.
speak so highly of it. I just don't know if they also go through to senior high, because before, when you graduate from ALS, it is as good as completing your high school and then you can college. But now I think that DepEd changed that.
Yeah.
Think that in a way, this is just my personal commentary, that because
Mm-mm.
that it made other people also think that ALS is not really a complete program. It influenced more the people to think that it is less than what it really is. Kasi parang naging necessary to take the senior high and go to
Nice.
school, right?
Yeah. I think there are plans to, are I think it's already in the works, na magkaroon ng ALS na senior high modules na.
Ah,
So sana
boy.
it will push through.
Oo.
So sana para to really cater to those who want to take the program. So yun na, para masabi nila na really this is a complete program. So there.
Yeah, your other two kids, other two daughters, si Meg and Lay, they are now in senior high, correct? Junior
Uh,
high is the other one,
Senior
and
high and senior high. Yeah.
yeah, senior and junior high,
Yes.
correct? So how was it transitioning them to traditional school? Because they came from, oh, but they did do traditional school before, right?
A long time ago, si Lay, grade 1. Si Meg, never at all. Never
Okay, so how
had
was
opportunity. They were very excited to the months leading to their enrollment at school. Kasi the thing is, we need to be sure that you really pass so we can
Mhm,
enroll, right? So let's complete your requirements. And thank
mhm,
God, with support of teacher Eliza and also the family, na natapos sila and okay, sige, enroll tayo. So there was the school hunt now, but there's really this school, their school they're going to now is yun yung gusto nila because it's close to the program din ng us. There's project-based learning.
what is it?
So
What's
this is,
oh,
yeah.
yeah, it's known for that.
Yeah, and they call the teachers their learning facilitators. So, 'di ba, ang ganda
Mm.
pakinggan na. And true enough, when they come home and tell us, when they share, "Mommy, we discussed about this. The teacher was guiding us na, oh, try again." Parang ganon. So, the students really collaborate, and I like that they have this project-based learning projects similar to what they did in ano din sila, na-train na sila doon. Yes. So, the preparation is more on paano sila magko-commute.
Mm.
There, you
Yeah.
have to be ready for the morning rush hour, the morning grind. So, yeah, I think for a month, 2 months, nagpa-practice yan kami mag-commute. And also, later on, waking up early.
Mm.
Because really, di ba, pag homeschool, pwedeng tanghali. But this time, you really have to wake up early. And right now, they really appreciate it. They wake up earlier than me. Sometimes I don't need to wake up anymore. Kasi since a part of our homeschool is really involve them in the chores. So they cook their own food. The first day, si Meg, siya they're very excited. So aga nila, nag-ready ng pagkain. Yon. So they wash clothes and I thought they wouldn't be able to do their chores anymore. Kasi nag-school na sila. But they
Mm.
still do when they come home and adjust lang yung time. They do the laundry. I
Oh,
fold.
yeah.
Sometimes they still cook. They do the dishes. Ayun. So I think going smooth naman na
Mm.
kami sa routine. And I really thought na, oh, magugulo ang ating
Mm.
magugulo ang ating routine because our homeschool routine has been this ever since. And now, nag-school na kayo, but everything is going well so far. So
So when
there.
you chose APEC, you had all this in mind. Like you imagined, you planned the transition, you planned
Mhm.
that it's a school that would somehow mirror the training that your
Yes.
children received doing ALS. So would you say that it's because of that that the transition was smooth?
I guess so. So choosing APEC was not hard for us. First
Mm.
of all, medyo malapit siya sa amin. Malapit siya sa amin. And really, when we check the program of what APEC offers, yun nga, it's on the digital side then. And para siyang progressive in the sense na yun nga, the students are allowed to collaborate.
Mm.
And it's not just the teacher talking. The
Mm.
students can share, and I really like that. So it was not a hard
Yeah.
decision for our family, and it's also good that they like the school. Siyempre, 'di ba? The parent likes the school, but the children they
Yeah.
don't like, 'di ba? So it's a big factor that they also like it there. So it was not really hard for us to decide on the school. And the fact that the way of the learning, same with My Hill As na very practical.
Yeah.
So that's also one thing that I really like.
Yeah. So now let's go to Sam. Because Sam is a bit more divergent than
Yes, yes,
that's my term for kids like ours.
yes.
Divergent. So
Divergent. I like that.
Sam decided not to pursue senior high for now. She's delaying, right?
Yes.
And she decided to go into skills training instead. So can you take us to that moment, the conversation that you had? How did it go for you?
Oh, it was madrama leading up to that, because even before completing mga around March or April, they're finalizing for the completion. So
Mm.
Sam, what's your plan? I'm not sure yet if I will take senior high, and kasi Lay was excited already, and I think she was set on taking ABM already. So what about you, Sam? Ganyan. Because she is older. She's 18, and Lay was 16. So I think at the back of my mind, yun din naisip ko na magsi-senior high siya. Because ngayon kasi kailangan mo mag-senior high. You completed high school. That's how I explained to her. For now, kasi junior high is just one part. So the other part is senior high. If you complete it, there's more opportunities for you. Because at least that's when you say high school graduate.
Yes, yes.
So it will be a challenge for you if you did not, kasi she wanted to work. She mentioned that na I would like to take skills so I can somehow work, siguro freelance work,
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
which she does on the side, taking
mm-mm,
commissions, art commissions, ganyan. So I think that's what's on her mind. Sabi ko, I think when you finish senior high, there will be better opportunities for you.
mm.
So that was it. So later on, parang talaga, hindi yun yung path na naiisip niya. And for me, plus parang, oh nga, I have to prepare myself. I think this kid has a different
Yeah.
path on his mind.
Yeah.
Nakaloka kasi
Yes.
may relatives, dapat si Sam mag-senior high.
Mm.
Ganyan.
Mm-mm.
Tapos, the other relatives din, ganun din. And other, mag-senior high, ganyan. So, ako din, as a mom, I feel na nape-pressure siya. So, I also reassure her na,
Mm.
Sam, whatever you decide, we will support you. Pero kasi bilang kami, I think they're just sharing to you kung ano rin nga yung benefits of going to school now. Kasi later on, you're much older.
Yeah.
Diba? That's it. Because you're already 18. If you delay, edi much older ka na. Tapos, so that's one of the reasons. Sabi ko, I think they're just trying to, to help you clear your mind and really look into this kasi baka sarado din yung utak niya.
Mm.
So, I don't know. So, I think we had a heart-to-heart talk when it was time to apply for the ESC voucher for senior high.
Okay.
Yeah, because a mom friend advised me na when you apply, you have to be sure. Kasi if you are approved, you
Mm.
cannot I'll save it for next year. You have to use it this year, and then automatic next year approve ka na din. Pero kung na-approve ka ngayon at hindi mo ginamit, next year hindi ka na ma-approve.
Mm.
So
She's
I
it's a discount.
yes, it's a discount.
Ah,
So I'm not sure, almost I think 60 to 40 depending on
wow.
there's I think tawag dyan, categories. Category A, as learners are under category E. So may din, nakaset na discount for that. So,
Mm.
'di ba? It's a big help for the
Mm.
family. So, sabi ko, I wanted to apply, syempre. So, yon, doon kami nag-heart to heart exam. It's a time to apply. So, sikli, i-apply ko na. So, I wanted to come from you. Are you going to school now? Kasi baka meron din siyang, ang tawag dyan, insecurities kasi they'll be in the same school. Ray and Sam will be in the same school and they'll be on the same level, senior high, di ba? But one is older and
Mm.
si Lay younger. So if you have that insecurity, you can apply at another school if you
Mm.
want. And there's even online senior high offered by, I
Mm.
think,
Yeah.
So you can take senior high. It's also at your own pace. Tapos sabi nag-skills training ka din. So
Mm,
but she said, Mommy, I'm not sure if I can do that kasi you really have to focus on the
mm,
studies. Tapos if you're taking skills training, baka pareho mag-fail. So it's better
mm,
if I focus here. So okay. So I think sabi ko, okay, this is
mm,
different paths. So
mm.
be ready na if you hear, you will hear for sure. Na why? Ba't
Yeah,
ganyan?
that's
Ba't
part of it.
yes. So but remember na kami ng daddy mo nakasuporta sa'yo. Nakasuporta kami sa'yo. Hindi yun, you will not hear that from us. Kasi it's coming from you. We are here to support you. You're not stepping on anyone's toes. Walang naagrabyado. We are here to support you. But please
Mm,
promise me to make this year fulfilling for you para
mm.
hindi
Yeah.
masayang. So that's what we told her. So we fully support you. So please understand that you might hear for a while. Ang dami-dami kang maririnig.
Yeah.
So just don't mind them.
Mm,
And remember, ang importante kami, nakasupport kami sa'yo. Yun. So hanggang kaya i-support financially,
mm,
emotionally, we
mm.
got your
You
back.
know, you know what I love about what you said is when you say, when you ask her, what's your plan? Because that is not common in our culture.
Ah, yes.
In our culture, the parents or the guardians dictate their plans
Yes.
on the child. But the child
Mm-hmm.
does have, I think, like for most of this, for most Filipinos, once they graduate, they earn their independence, right? They get to decide a little of this, a little of that. But our culture, like, really, we're like in the
Yes.
whole things. But with you, it was what is your plan. And I love that because it's one of the most courageous questions a parent can ask.
Yes.
Child, what is your plan? Because their plans might not be aligned with our plans. I'm not sure if you read my blog about my eldest son
Ah,
when
yes. You
like,
shared about that. Oo.
and ganun din. Yun din, I love when you say nakalok. I mean, and to think that we've been unschooling for a long time.
Yes.
And to still hear it, it's still fresh and still nakaka-shake pa rin. But I admire you for
Yes.
that. Congratulations for level one.
And if I may share, parang last year, kasi ano nga, they're taking their ALS, ganyan. So, hindi ko alam kung parang new, it's something new for their, lolo. Yung pala, nagtitake pala sila. So, after nito, mag-school. So, or yan, tapos pinag-usapan, what about college? Anong kukunin mo sa college, ganyan. So, syempre, I'm not sure, not yet sure.
Mm-mm.
And we also assured them na it's okay if you're not sure kasi a lot of especially adults na hindi pa rin sure, 'di ba? So take
Yes.
your time, take your time. And parang natanong siya ng lolo niya, paano kung si mami mo at si daddy mo may gusto sila na course na kunin mo? Iba sa gusto mo. Anong gagawin mo? Kasi parang they're more on the arts. So
Mm-mm.
siguro they're thinking wala. 'Di ba yung parang old school? And it's okay kasi yun yung culture natin before and I respect that yun yung thinking nila. So yun natanong siya. And na-touch naman ako kasi ang sabi ni Sam, ayan maiyak ulit ako. Sabi ni Sam, I think si mommy and daddy, they will trust me with what I pick for college. Kasi alam ko po na kung ano po yung decision ko, susuportahan nila. Alam ko po yun. Hindi po nila ipipilit yung gusto nila. I think it will not come to that. Kasi alam ko po na gusto ko po ay yung kumbaga, improve naman yung sarili ko. Wala naman po akong pipiliin yung nagagawa siya ng masama o ano. So I think kung ano po yung mapagdesisyonan kong kurso, susuportahan nila. And na-touch ako kasi, di ba, because she's a teenager, we clash. We clash a lot. Girl pa siya. So,
Mm-mm.
pareho kaming, mataray-taray. But I'm so happy na in her heart, she knows that. Ayan, she
The
knows
trust
that.
level is there because she saw that
Yes,
you're
di ba?
allowing her to carve her own path, and that's so great. And I think this is the one thing that we can learn from a lot of unschooling families.
Mm.
I guess I wouldn't like completely categorize you under unschooling, but because you
Mm-mm.
did ALS, but
Mm-mm.
like this is the one thing that I think a lot of parents need to learn to release and to trust our children that they will make good decisions for themselves. That if we care about their future, so do they. They care
Yes,
about
di
their
ba?
future. They
Yeah.
how did it like I know I want first to hear what is Sam doing now. Can you take us to her through her journey as in skills training? What does she do?
All right. When was it? In August, yan. She took, it's just a 1 week sewing course.
Mhm.
But she really enjoyed that because she loves sewing. She
Mhm.
loves to sew clothes for the pets and their cosplay costume. They're the ones who make their costumes. So then I think she's thinking that it could be a source of income for
Yes.
her. Excuse me. Naiyak kasi ako eh. Excuse me.
No, actually, I think it's a lucrative business. A lot of people now are into cosplaying and costume, ano.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
they're also thinking baka yung the costumes they made, maybe
Yeah.
they can put it on sale after using or for rent.
Yeah.
So that's what they're thinking. And
Yeah.
for her 18th birthday, we gave her a sewing machine, yung
Hmm.
starter, the small one. So she's now using it, practicing what she learned from the 1 week sewing. And and after that, she took the online apprenticeship. So there, she took this 1 year sewing training,
Mm-mm.
and then they had a little graduation, and now she's using the sewing machine that we
Mm.
got her to practice.
Yeah.
And then right after that, she moved on to the online apprenticeship where she learned to do this social media content planning, like that,
Wow.
creating her resume, creating generation,
Yeah.
creating many things digital
Mm-mm.
related for freelancing naman or
Mm.
virtual assistant. So I think it would really help her if she's going to build her online presence to
Yes.
market
Yes.
her products, and
Mm.
also when applying for internships din. She's apprenticing for a client
Ah,
right
okay.
now as a junior artist.
Wow.
So there, she submitted a resume, and I'm not sure if she was able to present a portfolio or just her Instagram. But there, so she's enjoying it because she has the real boss. Yeah. And also in the apprenticeship program, I asked her kasi a question. I asked her, so how was your internship program? Na-pressure ka ba? Because you were many in your team. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yes, she's not that stressed, pero there are times that was frustrating kasi she couldn't control what her teammates, 'di ba? She can
Mm-mm.
only do her best, but it's also fulfilling because the internship is done
Mm-mm.
and she was able to do the tasks assigned to her, and as a team they were able to deliver
Yeah.
naman their group tasks. So she said na, oh, so that's how it is working for a
Mm-mm.
team and a client.
Yeah.
So there were times na parang napagalitan yata sila, and yeah, yes, I told her, yeah, it's really like that.
Yeah.
So it's really
Mm.
great that you had that experience there.
You
So
know,
that's her now, and I think she's browsing what other trainings she can take after this apprenticeship.
in season one, I interviewed Janice Lim. I'm not sure if you were able to listen to that episode. Her daughter opted for not to go to traditional university and instead learned social media marketing through Abotala. And now
Yes, yes.
she's actually working now with Aoi, doing social media marketing for the Mojo Creatives
Nice.
organization. Aoi created this company with some of the other mentors, and one of their goals is to actually open doors for divergent learners. Like
Yeah, I've
our
heard about Botala.
yeah, my
Yeah.
kid also went there for a few years.
Ah, nice. That's
The
nice.
second one, parang 1 year lang.
Mhm.
How has it shifted your mindset in terms of your definition of success when it comes to Sam? Because she's really different. Because Traditionally, we think success is completing high school, possibly earning some honors, going to college, getting a good course, getting into the top four
Mm-hmm.
universities, and getting a good job, etc., etc. But with Sam, it's totally different. She went straight into skills training. She was just practicing her plans for business, and then she went into marketing because social media is marketing. So, how does it help shift your perspective on success and what the world really is now? Because the world has shifted a whole lot. It's no longer as before where brick and mortar businesses are the only ones thriving. They are now going toe to toe with online businesses that some of them don't even need that much
Yes.
financial investment, right? So
Mm-hmm.
they're in the same standing. So how does it help you shift your mindset about success?
I'm glad you asked that because since the start, I think since we had this homeschooling lifestyle, I
Mm.
think it also shifted our thinking when it comes to success.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Because we were so used to pag nakagraduate ka sa ganitong college,
Mm-mm.
magiging successful ka. So, not any
Mm-mm.
college pa nga, dapat itong college na to. Because if
Yeah.
it's not that college, wala
Mm-mm.
din.
Mm-mm.
'Diba? So, ganun, I think we were so used to that thinking, 'di ba? Na dapat makagraduate ka, dapat makaganyan. I already told my kids, we told our kids that when it comes to learning, age is actually just a number.
Yes.
Kasi marami dyan, later on in life sila mag-college or even completing high school later on in life because they had to prioritize earning a living.
Mm.
And I call it success, di ba? Being able to provide for your family tapos catch up on your academics, that's successful. So
Mm-mm.
we've already told our kids that it doesn't mean you go to the school, you're guaranteed 100% success. It's always up to the person
Yes,
given
that's
this
true.
opportunity. Because sabihin natin, you go to this school, very prestigious school, but you're a lazy student. So, do you think you'll be successful?
Mm-mm.
'Diba? And yet, we still don't know because when I was in high school, ang daming mga bulakbol. But now,
Mm-mm.
later in life, they turn
Yes,
their
yes.
life
Eh,
around. And
sila yung mga successful families.
yes, I am so happy for them na hindi mo akalain na ito, hindi naman siya pumapasok dati. But later on in life, di ba, you'll never know. Maybe aral silang maigi, they built their skills and they were good at this or maybe hindi lang talaga sila good
Mm-mm.
sa academics, but when you put them here in sales or in
Yeah.
whatever profession, nag-thrive pala sila doon. So
Mm-mm.
really, really, it's not the definition of success. It's very, it should not be yung subjective na. Dapat pag ito
Yeah.
na-achieve mo, yan, successful ka.
Okay.
So, like when I share about my children's wins, di ba, compete sila na as, it's very successful for me. Siguro sa iba, ay, wala namang medal, they
Mm-mm.
might think that, pero sa amin it's a success in our family. Also, even Sam, 'di ba, nakakomplete siya ng sewing training. That's successful. It's one way up the
Mm-mm.
ladder na ng kanyang learning. So, ever since, that's what we've told our kids na kasi ano din siya, I think it's a values na don't look on people, don't look down on people.
Mm-mm.
'Di ba? Ayoko nung gano'n.
Mm.
And we're very strict with that na hindi tayo magmamaliit ng tao. We don't know their struggles.
Yes, yes,
'Di ba? It could be they're successful in their level right now. 'Di
yes.
ba? Meron din namang pero hindi niya pa rin ma-feel na success, 'di ba? Sa
Mm-mm.
sarili mo, and I always tell them nga, yun nga, hanggat wala ka namang ginagawang masama, just
Mm-mm.
be kind. I think you're successful,
Yes,
'di
yes.
ba?
Yes, that's true.
So,
What are your children's plans? I mean, with Sam first, is it clear already or is she still trying to figure it out?
I guess she's still figuring it out. I asked her kasi she had interview during this apprenticeship program.
Mm-mm.
And I think she was asked, parang, Sam, millennial ka ba? Ay, ano ba siya? Gen Z.
Gen Z,
Natanong siya, yes, Gen Z, I'm 18, ganyan. So, wow, so Gen Z talaga, they really go straight to ano na, di ba? Skills learning. So,
yes,
ayan,
that's
they're they're courageous when it comes to that. So sabi niya, yes po, my plan is to build my skills and maybe build my portfolio and get a job or more apprenticeships to really
Yeah.
build my skills. And I asked her, so what about your plans for schooling? Are you going to return to senior high? Sabi niya, Mommy, let's think about it and let's talk about it
Mm.
after a year.
Ah,
Kasi hindi pa din siya sure. But what she's sure is this nga, skills training to build her portfolio, to build her skills, and maybe she can earn
yeah.
while learning new skills then. So apply application and maybe earn some money and then learn some more. So later on, we'll see. We'll see. I'm still I'm also excited to see what her plans are.
But with Meg and Lay, they plan to go straight to college.
I think Lay
Mm.
is serious with her plan. I guess for now, di ba, you'll never know. In a year or two, baka mag-shift din.
Yes,
But
yes.
she's enjoying ABM Strand, especially what they're doing now in APEC. Meron na agad silang case study
Ah,
providing financial advice. So,
okay.
so wow, sabi ko, wow, nung college kami, nung high school kami, hindi namin yan napapansin. Where to invest, which bank to borrow, okay ba yung MP2 ng pag-ibig? They were learning that. And sabi ko, wow, sige, turo mo nga sa akin.
Mm.
Yeah. So I think after senior high, maybe a business degree.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, she's also passionate about her work. She's also an artist. She also accepts commissions then for
Commissions.
sketching,
Ah,
ganyan.
wow.
And with Meg naman, she's enjoying junior high school life. So from
Mm.
grade 7 to 7, 8, 9, grade 10. So she has 4 years to think about what
Yes.
she really likes. So no pressure, no pressure. Yeah.
What's the most rewarding part about watching not just Sam, but your daughters? Hello, Kay,
Miss
right?
Kai.
Kai. Hi, Kai.
Okay, see you later. All right.
Ayun. So what's the most rewarding part about watching your daughters thrive now where they are?
I'm just actually I'm excited. I'm excited for them. I'm excited. I'm really really excited for them kasi nga we've been homeschooling for so many years and sabi ko ka if you know Lakshmi,
Mm-mm,
si
mm-mm.
Lakshmi, 'di ba? Now it's really time to let them fly. 'Di ba? All these years we have this homeschool conference, the theme, 'di ba? So now it's really letting them fly and I'm so excited for them and proud of course kasi and relieved I guess
Mm.
that the years that we spent homeschooling building their values their character para strong character sila and I guess the habits when it comes to learning that if you really put your mind to it you
Mm-mm.
can learn kahit
Yeah.
mahirap even if it's not your strength actually si Lay and si Meg I thought our weakness was math pero
Mm-mm.
they're thriving and mommy look I was the only one who got to solve this ay sabi ko wow ang galing naman
It's the same
so
thing that Eileen said. You know Eileen Riego, right?
yes
Her daughter, kasi, she said, like, her weakest is math. But right now, she's doing statistical studies for it's a psychology,
uh-huh yes
it's a
yes
psychology project, but it's a real life thing. She's working with an NGO doing the
wow
statistical studies and research.
mm-hmm.
And that's math, right? Something actually that she said that just because a child feels weak in a certain subject doesn't mean that they will not learn it. She
That's
said that.
true.
And what do you think it is about your setup that help your your children, yeah, be like this, be confident in facing these challenges along the way, like even the academics. What is it about your homeschooling setup that helped them with it?
I guess that they are sure that they know in their heart that they can come to us when they need something. Mommy, nahirapan ako.
Mm-mm.
And we are there na did you try to research? Did you try this? Okay, let's do it together. We had lots of moments like that in during us kasi may calculus, 'di ba? I don't know
Yeah.
if you got to that part na may calculus. Okay, from college we even got a book and we were solving it together. So tapos pag hindi, oh, sige, let's watch YouTube para ano, sabay-sabay nating matutunan. So I think they know in their hearts na they can approach us and not just in the academic. If they feel, mommy, merong it was like this, they can tell us. And we also told them, if you can't tell me, kasi sa akin ka naiinis, tell your sister. So that's very important na tayo as a family, tayo yung magtulungan. And then if we can't, we ask help. And I also tell them, if you don't know, it's okay. Kasi
Mm.
you can ask help.
Yes,
Hindi
kasi
naman,
hindi naman talaga ang totoong buhay.
yes, ate.
There will always be somebody who can help us out with the things that we are not great at. Kasi yung traditional training is you have to know it or not. But
Mhm.
in homeschooling, we are teaching them that life is not lived on their own. That they need to live among a community of people. They need to be able to help and they will also be helped. And they need to ask for it when necessary.
Yes, yes. And during the ALS, the Samay Hill ALS program, teacher Eliza was always reminding them, you ask for help because how will we know that you need help if you're not
Yes.
asking for
Yeah.
help? You ask for help. Siguro you're shy or I don't know, you're too proud to ask. But if you need help, you ask for help. And it will be given. You will be helped, 'di ba?
Somebody.
Why will I not help you? 'Di
Yes.
ba? You're already asking. So there. I think that's one thing that
Mm-mm.
also helped them to thrive. Also to collaborate also. I guess and they were trained
Mm-mm.
uh, with that during us because they had to work on groups and
Mm.
some projects and they had to work on yung events.
Mm-mm.
Yan, on that. So, I guess it also happened. Yun nga, with the family, the mom and the dad. But we exchange ideas. What about this? What about that?
We're about to wrap up, and my
Uh-huh.
last question for you would be, based on your experiences with your children, what would you advise other parents who have kids who don't seem to fit the mold?
I'm not sure if I'm the right person to advise, but based on experience, if you know in your heart, you know your children are good children, I think it would be really great if you trust them.
Mm-mm.
Trust them, 'di ba? Because they will appreciate that you're they have this say in their lives, 'di ba? And parang it's also for me, I trust you kasi kilala kita,
Mm-mm.
'di ba? And you should kasi anak mo siya, 'di
Yes.
ba? Kasi merong iba, hindi yung gusto ko kasi hindi ko I don't trust
That's
what
true.
you like. Kung
Mm-mm.
anong gusto mong gawin, hindi ako naniniwala or doon. Ayun nga, I don't trust it. I don't trust you. So, baka ayun yung message na masend. But if we know in our hearts that our children are good and they have they have their values are there, di ba? And also, siguro, the
Mm-mm.
learning habits are also there. You know that they will persevere kung ano yung plano nila. I think ano natin, bigyan natin sila ng space to grow, to try it, 'di ba? Ayun yung sinabi ko kay Sam, o sige, i-try natin. If it fails, don't worry, andito kami to help you get back on track. Kasi sinabi ko na rin yun kay Sam na this is your plan. You're not going to senior high. You want to take this, you want to take that. Pag nag-fail, Sam, andito lang din kami. Hindi natin alam din, 'di ba? It could go very very well, but it could also go the other way. And
Yes.
andito
Yes.
kami.
It's always a
And
possibility,
yes,
no
so
matter
andito
how great
kami
it is.
to help you get back on track. Okay, so I think yun yung ano, alam niya yun, alam nila yun sa aming mag-asawa na and we're also honest din naman na I guess ano kunwari, especially when involves financial. Naku Sam, I think or Lay, I think we cannot do this now, later on. We'll
Okay.
try. They know that. And pagdating din sa ganito, yon that's what I told sales or sa tingin mo hindi nag-work out for you, andito kami.
Okay.
So, yun. So I think that's my advice. If you think your child may sarili siyang path, and you know it in your heart, that it's what she or she really likes, want to try, want to pursue,
Mhm.
and wala namang,
Yes.
why not, diba?
Yeah.
Let's support them.
I love that. That's probably the favorite thing that you said today. Other than the fact that, like you said, what's your plan? Now you're saying, like, if there's a possibility that it will fail, we will still be here. So don't worry.
Yes.
Congratulations to Sam,
Thank
your
you, thank
children.
you.
Congratulations, Leia, and
Thank
your
you.
husband for raising your children so well. I am inspired and moved by your words. Nakakatuwa. Nakakatuwa talaga to see parents who are now, sabi nga nila, nagbago na. That's a new generation of parents nowadays. And I love that it is not just being positive, but being, what do you call this? Being,
Intentional.
yeah, intentional,
Diba?
able,
Talagang,
na like, it's good kasi ang nakakatuwa dyan is they know they have someone that they can run to.
yes.
Yeah,
That's important for us.
and it's the parents, it's not
Yes.
someone else, that there will
Yes.
always have family to come home to. Thank you so much, Leia, for granting us this interview. We have
Thank you
learned
then.
so much, and I really hope that it reaches the homes of those who need to hear the message of your family and your story. Thank you so much.
Thank you also, May, Mommy May, and I'm also inspired by your homeschooling ever since, and I'm so glad to finally meet you too. Thank you,
You
thank you.
too.
All right.